Hi, little fella. We're back at the auction. Look at these. Look at this one with the green gem. I hope that I get it. There's another girl that likes this kind of stuff. Look at those carpets. Those are cool. That's neat. Not as old as the one I went after last time, but it's still cool. And look at this clock. All the guts are everywhere in there, but look at the angels and stuff. I love that. And then down here, I saw not the lamp that she's looking at, the other one to the right of it. I'll show you. This is the good one to get. Out of the three, that's the one to get. Aaron likes this rug for his closet. These were really pretty. Someone made these. And I told Aaron, I'm like, that would be really cool. Unfortunately, it's like a touristy piece. Like they say, Mexico. Even though you could turn them around. And they're missing some stuff. Oh, yeah. And there's this clock that I liked. They have a lot of glass left from last week that nobody got. They have these repro oil signs. If you like Asian stuff, they have a lot of that this week. That's that right there. I'll show you down here. They have another couch. The other one didn't sell. Neither did the bed, the headboard. But this, I love this. I'm going to try for this. We'll see. That's really cool. The top doesn't have a piece of glass, but that's okay. They have these boxes of bells, and they're all mixed together. They got some cool stuff, but their pictures got all wet. They tried to take pictures for you so you could see. And they got all wet. All right, here's some new stuff. There's a lot of Asian stuff that's here today, and there are some things that I do like these Cinnabar pieces. Those guys are cool. If they're like a certain...
Yeah, my knowledge isn't...
Yeah. And then they have like planters like this. I have one in my house that I found at Goodwill. See, there's another big blue and white one. Look at this bowl. That one's really pretty. And the one next to it. And I remember seeing on their preview that they have like some of the ginger jars, the happiness ones. Look, that one has a fish painted in it. Let me take you over here. Got some crackle glass. This is cool, but it's broken. You guys hear the frog? This fish thing is cool. Look, stuff just gets broken. That's what happened to me before. That stand is really cool. This stuff here, all the little trinket jars, I like those. I love that dragonware is really cool. These plates are neat. These are cool too. These look like they have like some jade or something in them. Those are neat. Aaron's grandma's house was decked out in this stuff. It was so cool. All these jar stands. There's a Jim Shore. Now a lot of the stuff is covered because it's raining. But look at these. Yep. You gotta make sure you look. Because like, for example, that is very new. But if you come over here, this one is very old.
Oh, that one's definitely old.
It's broken, unfortunately, but that'd be something if I wanted, I would just throw it in my little cabinet because that's old.
These
are newer.
The estate sale from hell.
Yeah, those are newer. But there's people that still collect that. They'll go to TJ Maxx in a heartbeat if they know they got some blue and white stuff. So there's that. And then on this side, here's some more blue and white. But see, it's covered because of the rain. Those are newer. There's a ginger jar of happiness. Oh, and I was looking at this little lamp too. I like the shape of that. Oh, wait, this is the table. Let me go around and show you. I had to walk around. It was on this side of the table that I want to try to get. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Absolutely love that. There's another one of those pretty planters. This is a pretty one, like a Italian pottery planter. Here's some roses. And then look at all this. Cool. And then the rest is covered for now. On this row right here, the first row. But look, check this out. That's gonna be Erin. Bless their hearts. All right, this is what we got. So this trip, there wasn't as much as we wanted. We did wait quite a while for this one particular row that has like some cool like Fenton bells and stuff, but the last two sales they haven't, or two auctions they haven't gotten to that row, and we had to leave. But I did get quite a few bundle deals, whether I liked them or not. Like for example, I was waiting for this older blue willow, and he was selling this in the moment, and we did know a couple of them were broken, like his little piece to his like hat or whatever this is missing the other side, and no one was buying it, so he kept tossing, he kept pulling and kept pulling it, and then he finally grabbed this, and this is what I was trying to go after. So I ended up getting all of this stuff because I just wanted this. There was a huge there was a person that collected all kinds of blue and white there. There was only a few antique pieces or even vintage pieces. The rest of them literally said, I don't even know if one came in here, said like Ross or something. So many pieces said Ross and TJ Maxx, which was why I wasn't going after a lot of them. Like this was thrown in with it too. This is a newer, like Staffordshire dog, right? Isn't that what these are? I forget. He called it a foo dog, and I was like, no, that's not it. I couldn't remember the name off the top of my head. But that was thrown in, and all because I wanted this. Now, in hindsight, it would be great if, like, that wasn't broken. I mean, they'd be extra little things. This guy wasn't broken. These are a little older, but two of them, I think these two, have a chip. And these two are okay, but they don't have their underplates. This is just at least vintage, this one. So that happened a couple of times. Like, same with these. I wanted, this was in better shape, this little Cinnabar trinket box. But he threw this in with it. And then these, I think, got tossed in with it. These lacquer coasters, which are cool. The kittens are meowing outside, if you can hear that. See, they're playing. Yeah, I know. I know. Tell me, Dora. Oh, and now the other one is playing. Oh, look at them. So cute. Look at them playing. Oh, what you got? Dorita. Hi, little fella. Okay, back to the show. That was a kitty interlude. Okay, so then, for example, this got thrown in with, what was I going after? Oh, it might have been this little set that was on the table. Some of this was a lot of the clear stuff, and sorry, I keep going back and forth. And some of this was left over from last week, so that's why he was making bundled deals, and it was going pretty cheap. So I liked this set, so I wanted to grab it. And then he threw in this box, which is fine, I guess. It'll give me some giveaways. Like, this is a little Heisey. It was $150. Can you imagine that at an antique booth? And then there's like a little bunny candle holder set. This is a little pottery bell. It's just a little pottery girl. one of these. I haven't seen these in a while. I used to see them all the time on the shelves. But, so that box, the little jack-o'-lantern. This I thought was really neat. Has that Greek key pattern. If it had its little stopper and maybe wasn't all calciumed up inside there. And then there was a little bowl in there. Oh, this was in there too. This like handmade glass ladle. I did go after these. These I won on their own. I got them all in a lot because I know there's some people that like to set paperweights on here, or you can set vases on these little stands. That was all pretty cool. Okay, I showed you all that. Came in a lot because I wanted this. This has an old little boo-boo on it, but it was still nice. I showed you these. They all came together with this guy. See, this one, what I mean by better condition, like that, had a little bit of chips on it. And then I think right in there, I love this Cinnabar stuff's really cool. Oh, right there. See, it was like starting to do a little crack. Then I knew these girls had a couple of boo-boos, but you don't see these bloomer girls very often. But they're so dang cute. If you didn't really pay attention, her little bow attachment is kind of broke back there. But she like has her umbrella and stuff. They're so cute. I think they're left in. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Off camera. Okay, and then I got this little black. I like the colors on here. The cloisonne piece. They had a couple of these too. Some vintage, one antique, but I got bid out on that one. I got this gorgeous clock. I don't know if it works yet. I think it was, oh, I can't remember now. Who would ever expect me to remember? Yeah, I was going to say that, Burwood, and I didn't. I should have went with my gut. But it's that old plastic, but so cool. The face is really neat. Look at that. So neat. And then I got this old lamp. There was a set of 3 lamps, and this was the one that I was going to go after. I told you guys. This was a good one. I showed you those. These were in that box that was over there, that banana flat. Now, these say that they were cigarette holders. Is that what these were? Heisey Glass cigarette holders? Or is the pattern? No, Ridge Lee. That's the pattern name. Then these were in there as well. These little duck glasses. Cute for like a mid-century bar, for like, or not even that. I think that the grandma and grandpa core is out in full speed, and they like their ducks and their swans. I showed you that set. I did get this little Jim Shore bird, and now I had to bid on a lot. He like stuck it together. I was waiting for him to do this. And it had like little sewing, not even like something I wanted, like just little sewing things in it. So this other lady asked me if I was going to use the glue that was in there, and I was like, no, here you go, and I gave her the glue. But that's all I wanted from the lot was the bird. Then I won this, which was good. This he threw in with one of those things down there. He tried it on its own and it didn't sell. This was in a box that had some nice bath towels, and I really went after it because it had Chanel perfume in it. So I got that box. Nobody, I think, realized it had that in there. But these were in there. I figured I would stick them in the medicine cabinet. This was in there. This UC All vintage mirror. I'm going to look that up. This was in there too, but it's really got some rust on it. So I don't know if I'm going to save that. I got this beautiful vase right here. I have one similar in my house, but I don't have the stand, and mine's a little bigger. But this is the one that had the koi fish in it. There was a few, but I actually got that one. And then the angels were in a bundle. Okay, he had like 19 angels, and he was trying to sell them all. And this was next to it. I didn't win the dresser set. I tried. I got up to like $90 for the dresser set, and I had to stop. But this, he didn't put this in with the dresser set. It was still left on his own. So there was like 19 angels, And then at the very last second, he threw this in because nobody was bidding on it. So then I had to. So I got this with all the angels, but I gave all the angels away. I only kept these two. I thought this one would be cute on the porch. And then this one could be a cute giveaway or something. Hold on. See? These Viking Georgian pattern peach glasses were in there. Peach pink. These do good on eBay. I got this Mickey Mouse, which someone kind of was mad at me for getting, but that's okay. This was in a bundle, like in a box. Oh, these were at the flea market. They're still on the table. So this cool shell thing, this guy, this Madonna, this hat pin holder, and this are from the flea market. They were just still sitting on the table. I won all these plate stands. Look at this one with the green. Love that. This was one of the other like antique vintage pieces. This I do think is older. I know they probably remade these, but just by looking at the pottery, I think it's an older one. A stack of rice bowls or whatever kind of bowls you want to do. This was in a lot. This is a cool bowl. I've not had this pattern before. These tulips are cool. People are using these a lot now. These were in a lot, so I just went ahead and bid on those. Anyways, they go like that, and you can put them in different candle holders. They did all fit in there. I tried them. I just have to be more. I have to have two hands. These little cordial glasses were in the lot. These smoky Georgian glasses were in a lot. These depression glass bowls were in a bundle too. And they don't glow, but I have that set in green, in the glowy green, in my kitchen. Then this beautiful set, Fostoria Cream and Sugar. It's the Romance. That's what she says, the one with the bow at the top. She's been right. I mean, all of her stuff was marked right so far. And then these say Heisey Stem. It's the courtship pattern. So I'm going to definitely look those up. This was in a bundle. Most of this stuff was in a bundle. Like, it was very little I went after individually because we didn't get to a lot of the stuff. Or I tried and I lost. But this is a glass one. It looks like a monster mark. So, this was in a bundle. This is a Francoma pot, but it has a repair. So I'm probably just gonna let this go because it was in a bundle and I don't want it. So unless someone wants to buy that, I'm just gonna let that go. I did get this girl. This was also in a bundle. Now she has orchid on here, but these look like roses, not orchids. So I don't know. And then this was the last thing I got. This gorgeous, gorgeous clock with all of its, it probably doesn't have all of its pieces. But like, look at that. So I don't know how to put it back together. So I might sell it as pieces, or I'm thinking, and I have to run this by Erin, that I'll sell the parts because clock parts sell. And I'll use it because you can sit it down. I'll use it like as a little cabinet and set it on something because that would look really cool. So, but yeah, that's everything we got at the auction. I don't think it was too bad considering a lot of it was bundled. But if anybody's interested in stuff like this, you know, in an as-is condition, feel free to message me for sure because we can make a good deal. But yeah, that's everything I got.